Hello and or welcome. We are back. We are back. I hope you're very well. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and or pre-evening, wherever you may be in the world. We're back. I'm back so soon because your response has been absolutely amazing to my last couple of trucking videos. I've done the monkey thing and thrown a few bits of shit up against the wall. It's been my own shit, so it's okay. Um, and yeah, and the trucking seems to be going well. You seem to be liking it, so I bring you more. Here we go. We're going to do some more trucking. I've got some points in Texas that I'd like to get, so we're going to go to Texas first. And I've got a couple of points. Let me get to the game view. Got a couple of bits down the bottom here that you should be able to see. So we're going to take, I've got a job here, glass racks. We're going to take glass racks through McAllen and get Laredo. I'm sure there are Texans that know how to yeah, exactly. And then we're going to make our way from here, hopefully to get Waco, Huntsville, Lufkin, Taylor, and Longview. And there's one left in Oklahoma as well. I don't have Kansas yet, but if I get these ones done, then I have a good reason to get Kansas, you see. So we're getting it done. We're getting it done. Right. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it, and we're just gonna fucking thunder. Let me make sure we can get that. Bosh. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Awesome. I believe that's all off. Just make sure everything's going while she loads up. But yeah, how have you been? I hope you're well. The comments have been incredible on the YouTube video, so I do appreciate that. Do feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all of that jargon. Inside. I sees ya, I sees ya. How are we sounding? Is everything sounding okay? Right, we want to get inside, and we want to reset our head and turn her off, and then we're gonna start the truck. Okay, we're doing things, we're doing things. I'll tell you what we are going to do though, is we're going to find somewhere to sleep. And we're going to... we are going to get into the daylight so you guys can see what's going on. Hopefully there'll be somewhere on the way to do this pickup. But yeah, we'll get into the... we'll get into the daylight so we can see what's going on. But yeah, let's just do some deliveries. Oh, we're speeding a bit here. Has she found the jingle hype? I thought Christmas was over. We've done Christmas. Next one now. Aren't we on to Easter yet? Oh no, they've got to make money out of Valentine's Day yet, haven't they? Let's make loads of money from Valentine's Day first.
Left, and then turn left.
It's the pizza house. I do have some pizza. I say that, but I had a beautiful shepherd's pie for dinner this evening.
Left.
Okay. Oh, gears are a bit good today. What's going on? Oh, my brakes even. Stopping well early. Oh, I looked, didn't I? Ah, bugger, I looked. I looked. Do we have an overhead? We do have an overhead here. Just gotta look down so I can see. I sit too tall otherwise, look. So let me just crouch down so I can see if the light's there. I don't know if you can see it. There we go, look. There we go. We got the head tracker on today as well, so that's going to be something that's a bit new. Oh, I tell you what, I didn't do. She likes the twerky. You know why I don't know what that means? Because I can't see it on my screen. There we go. Get you guys up so I can see you. That would help, wouldn't it? She likes the twerky. The chicken dances. My daughter watches this live on Twitch, which you can do by clicking the link below in the description. Yeah, we do this live, and she likes pushing the buttons and seeing all the stickers that come up on my screen.
Go straight.
I plan to, Dave. I plan to. This dude's slow. We're going out. Oh no. Oh no. Can I watch YouTube if you're listening to it as well? Possibly not. You can try. I think you get, is it 2 devices? I don't know. So you might be able to. I don't know. But it did cut off last time when I tried to watch it on my tablet when I was streaming the other day. But I don't know if you were watching it upstairs as well.
Keep right, and then turn right.
This should not be a 65 road.
Turn right.
Shit. I thought I would see the turning. I didn't realise it was like... Ow, you bugger. I didn't realise it was a total blind turn. Oh, this is terrible. I promise, I don't normally do this. I'm not normally like this on a first date. I'm sorry. That is terrible driving. That is atrocious driving. You should be banned.
Caution. You're exceeding the
You don't want to
speed
kick me
limit.
out of it. Okay. Then don't. It's the simple answer to that one, my love. Oh, I tell you why it doesn't feel right. I haven't
Going to
done my
hit something.
steering. Because I'm already high enough. I'm not, that's the problem. Doom, doom, doom.
Do you
Don't
ever
forget, if you
listen
do
to
watch
me?
us on Twitch, you get the music as well. Because we got the tunes a pumping. But yeah, I hope everyone's well today. I hope everyone's having a good
How
day.
many times do I have to tell you to
What have you
slow
been up
down?
to? You got much going on the weekend? We're doing Race
This
Club.
is where it ends.
Tomorrow night, this time, we'll be there at Race Club. Should be a good one this week. I'm looking forward to it. To ElGato. Oh man, that's a long way. Alright, let's take the
Get
glass
on with
racks.
it.
Let's stick to the plan. Take the glass racks. Where they at though? Oh. I need to go up into there and back in. Where they at though? I get that from Jose. If you don't know who he is, you should check him out. We play Scared Company with him. You can catch that. And he was on the Headspace. On the Headspace podcast today. Have you seen it? Have you heard it? It was pretty good. Okay.
Time to get the job done.
Time to get the job done. Okay, here we go. Would you like to see it? Looks pretty cool. We got the glasses on. Let me give you guys a scene to look at. Looks pretty cool. It's a bit dark, so what we'll do is we'll find the first place to pull over. Pull over. It's like a hooded sweatshirt, really, but thanks for paying attention. Yeah, we'll find a place to rest, and then hopefully we'll get some daylight up in this. Then we can see what we're looking at and where we're going. Is it round here?
Slow down.
Slow down. There you go. I think she's watching YouTube. My music stopped. You killed it. What did you do? I don't want to go too much faster. Have we got? I don't think we've got glass on it. I think they're just the racks for carrying the glass. So I don't think I need to take it too easy. But that's a very rough bit of road, and we're still, it's not too bad here.
Do you even listen to me?
No, I don't. Do I listen to you? Of course I don't. Who do you think I am? Okay.
Turn left.
Okie dokie. Okay. Stop at the stop sign. Ah, there's a bus coming now. After this truck, perhaps. No, don't stop there. No. What are you stopping there for, you spanner? Hey, go on. Clear off. Don't stop in front of the truck. Stop before the truck. So at least I can get out. What's that all about? What? Yeah, drive off. Whatever. Don't get road rage, kids. Just let it go. This is why I'm not allowed out anymore. On the road again. Yeah, she's killed my music. Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What did you do? What did you do? Playback is paused because you're in another location. Mom, stop using the internet! There we go. The music is alive. Once again. Hang on. My shuffle's not on. There you go. Okay. Oh, no. Ah, she's making me press the buttons. Okay, get rid of that. Okay. Should we try again? Hello, Vinny. Okay, let's try and dim the lights so you guys can have a bit of a better view. Set the mood. She's been at me lights again. Oh, okay, there you go. It's gone to red. Okay. Okay, on the road. Yeah, once we find the services, we'll pull over and we'll take a nap so we get some light on the old subject. Oh. Don't pull in front of me and then jump on the brakes, sir. That's not cool. Oh, no, too much. There we go. My brakes are very good all of a sudden. That needs adjusting. Why did they get good all of a sudden? Someone's been playing with my settings.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Come on, give me a rest area.
Turn right.
See how I'm going to try and keep it on and see how annoying it gets. There's a bit of drift with it, so we've got to try and work out. I haven't quite got the head tracking sorted yet. So I have to try and keep my head super still.
Going to hit something.
I just don't want it to be too annoying. Like because I turn my head to talk to you guys, I don't want it to. Does it look too weird? I don't know how it looks. I'll try and keep it. Let me know in the comments as well if it's no good. We'll change it for the next one. Or what I've been doing is I've been turning it off while we've been going straight, and then once we come up to a stop sign or a crossroads or something like that, then I'll quickly turn it on, have a look left, have a look right, flick it off again. But yeah, if it becomes too much, just let me know.
Keep right, and then turn
Ah, it's a red light, officer.
Turn right,
Oh, can we turn right on a red light here? Awesome. I tell you what I would like to do though. I think I need to adjust my brakes. Should we go? They're all turning.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Okay, keep left and exit
left.
left. Oh, hang on, look, there's a sleep. If I go straight on here, I can pull over and sleep. Let's do that so we've got a bit of light so you guys can see what's going on.
I'll find a new route.
I don't want it to bob for you guys as well.
Tell you to slow down.
I like to groove to the tunes. I don't want to make you seasick. It's like trying to watch VR that just moves around everywhere. I dig it, I dig it. I don't want to make you guys ill.
Go straight.
Okay.
Finding new route.
We're just going to pull in here and grab
Keep
some
left,
sleep.
and then turn left. Turn left.
Pull away, come on. There we go, in fourth.
Recomputing. When possible, make a U-turn. Rerouting.
Ah, here we go. This is where the other trucks are. This is where I want to be.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Oh, I don't want to really have to back up. There we go, look. Let me sleep here. Result! That's how you do it. There we go. Add a little light on the subject. That's better, isn't it? That's better. There we go. Rusty! Side. How you doing, sir? I hope you're well. I hope you're good. I do apologise as well, Rusty. I went to take a picture after my stream the other day of my rig, and there's so much shit in front of it. So I've just is this one way?
Okay, let's find a new route.
I don't know if this is one way. I didn't see a sign that said one way. I appreciate that that's one way.
New route. Rerouting.
I think this is one
Never
way. I
mind.
don't know.
I'll find a new route.
I don't really care. Yeah, I went to take some pictures,
Okay,
and it's covered
let's
in
find a new route.
boxes and all sorts. We've
Keep left.
it's
and
out the
turn
back.
left.
Oh Jesus! It's out the back at the minute,
Turn left.
and we got our bed frames but haven't built them yet, so they're sort of in front of everything. So yeah, I haven't quite managed to get a picture of all the welding that we were talking about last time, but I'll get one. I'll get one. You got major ideas for your sim rig now. Oh, awesome! What are you going? What's happening? What's happening? Are you going for the Xterra dash? Do a dash. Is it 2024 is year of the dashes and 3 screens? That's what's happening. That's where it's at. What's this dude doing? You're stopping there, are you? Okay, fantastic. Flash me or something then, you spanner. Jesus. At least wave me across. Wasting my
Left,
time here.
And then exit left.
Okay. Right, we're on the road again. Let's
Exit
go.
left.
If we're joining the highway, let's put our seatbelt on so we don't get a ticket. I don't want a ticket. Hey, portable portal inside. I see you. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Hope everything's going good. We're not too bad, thank you. See, look at that. You all take the piss. Oh, you put your seatbelt on. As soon as I get on the freeway, there's a police officer.
right.
There you go. I mean, right? It may sound silly, but it's not. Is it worth? That's what you have to ask yourself. After these things happen, you have to say, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth the hassle? Was it worth 8 years? I mean, this looks really cool. This is why I play ATS over ETS, because to me, this looks very much like an airport When I went to the airport near where I live, this looks like the airport, which is super cool. The road layout's the same. That's why I play ATS, because it makes me feel like I'm where I should be, rather than ETS, which just it just doesn't feel like Europe. It just doesn't feel like it. On the Jasmine cigarettes. Cigarettes. What Jasmine cigarettes? What's this? What is this? I do not know this. I'm not cool. I'm not hip. I'm not down with the cool kids, I'm afraid. Look at that. Left braking in the Peterbilt. Left foot braking in the Peterbilt. That's a racing instinct coming in there, you see. Saw the brake lights out the corner of my eye. You're building the DIY. Awesome. Okay. Oh, that would be really cool. Fantastic, Rusty boy. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, there you go. Have it so you can drop the back out, put the bench seat in, take that out, then put a race seat in if you need. That's really cool. That's a great idea. I saw one dude, I don't know if it was TikTok or what it was, but he did like flight simulators, and he had it all built in the wood around him. It was like a spaceship that encircled him. Oh, we're staying left here. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. I'm coming over. Let me put my cruise control on, then I don't have to worry about my old speed, do I? Yeah, so he built this whole sort of cockpit around him because he's more of a plane, so it's side by side. And he had all these things where you could literally just unplug it, take it out, put another module in like you're talking about, and he could like go from helicopters where he's got one flight stick in the middle to like spaceships that had 2 sticks and all sorts. But it was really cool to do with flight. So yeah, modular will be really cool. You might be passing along. What? Huh? I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm confused. That's cool though, putting an F-150 bench seat in. I like that. That's a good idea. That is a cool idea. See, look. I'm wearing it, Mr. Officer. I'm wearing it. They all took the piss, but I'm wearing it. I don't need a ticket. Thank you. Thank you. Did that kick me out? Yeah, it kicked me out. Yep. 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 The last thing you said was, I don't want to kick you out. And then you did it and kicked me out. Don't worry, chat. It's fine. I'll beat her later. It's a joke. It's a joke. Calm down. It's a joke. I won't beat her that hard this time. It's not true. She likes it. It's fine. All characters are fictitious, chat. Why am I moving over if there's no lane there? All characters are fictitious. You wanted to test it? Okay. Well, your test was successful. Good job. Also, does it look different as we're testing? And you know that we're testing. Does it look different? Does it look okay? What do you think? That would be really cool, Rusty. I like that idea. Nice. Yeah, 43s, nothing wrong with that. That's it. That's 43s, especially, you got to remember, right? It's all about how close they are to you. So, oh, cheese and biscuits. Don't go into the back of the police. The brakes are really good. I'm so glad the brakes are good.
Go straight.
Yeah, you got to remember, when you got 43s, if it looks small, just bring it closer to your face. Right? So with the 43s, you could have them like right on the edge of the dash and have them right in your face. So that would be fine as well. If you it also, what I wanted to do originally, but like I say, because of where this perspective of the center of the screen is, that's why you'll see other people, they have it even, right? With, oh well, we have 72 inches of degrees on the left side, so we have 72 inches of degrees, like all that bollocks, whatever. Are you having fun? Like, that's the only thing that matters. Are you having fun? So yeah, the reason that theirs looks so identical is because obviously they're sat right in the middle in a single rig. You gotta remember, when you get a dash like this or whatever, all of that. So yeah, with the 43s, what I'd like to do is have it on the edge of the dash and then slant the TV. I just don't know how that would look, but it could be an interesting concept. And then you've got that angle like you will in the windscreen, but you're obviously in the 3D, and the perspective and the way that works probably wouldn't do anything, but it would be an interesting experiment, I think. And that's the thing, you know, the best thing is just experiment. Jeez, son, what are you doing? What on earth was he doing? Got to be careful out there, guys. Even the police are out to get you. But more on that in Buzz's Conspiracy. Yeah, you best turn right and go away. You're lucky I'm going straight, mate. Should have put my old thing on, I'd have got him. Cheeky beggar. But yeah, that's the thing, is experiment with it, you know. It's your rig, it's nobody else's, so who cares what other people say? Don't listen to them. Do what you need to do and have fun with it and experiment. And if it doesn't work, you know, just make sure that you're able to revert. Try not to do something or do it in a way that you can't maybe revert it if it won't work. So like I say, with like angling the screens, it may not work, so you can easily just put them back, but it may work, you know. It could be really cool and be a whole new look of it. And because you got to remember, when you sit in a car, for me it's all about the immersion, so I'm trying to immerse myself as much as I can. So when you sit in the car, the windscreen is at an angle and you should be able to touch it, right? If I sit in my car, I can do this and touch my windscreen. So that's where you really want the screens, right? But angles and sizes predict where that is. But yeah, just play with it, have fun, you know, enjoy it. It's like I say, it's your machine or whatever it is, and you do what you want to do. Just make sure you can revert it back if it doesn't work, because sometimes it might not, but sometimes it could, and you got a whole new thing, right? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I have, well, I mean, I know a bit more now than I did before. I did make a mistake on the last, so I had an older PC that I had, it's my first PC, my first ever PC. When I moved to Canada, I bought one, so that was 7 and a bit years ago now. But I still run that PC. That PC still works. That PC was the toots. I was so happy with it. It's pre-built. Never had any problems with it, so that's why I kept going pre-built, because I don't really know a lot. It looks like I know a lot, but I know fuck all. I know even less about PCs. But yeah, when I was setting this up, I was like, we need an interim PC, just something cheap that will run this. Because obviously my other PC is now in a different room and I can't use it. So we saw something cheap and that I thought was okay. It had an i7 processor in it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't realize that the numbers after I thought it was just like you have i3, i5, i7, i9, and like the higher you go, the better it is, right? I didn't realize that the numbers after it actually mean something. Oh, we're coming off here. Am I going to get the over... No! Whoa, dude! What the fuck? Dude's trying to kill me. You okay? You guys okay? Like, that was... What's this dude doing? It's okay. It's okay. You can do all this with a pre-built. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, so we bought a pre-built that was... it wasn't anything crazy, you know, but it was a very reasonable price. And I was like, well, that's great. Let's get that, and that can be like a nice interim PC that will do before we can afford something that's a bit out there, you know, that's got some kick to it. So it had an i7, and I thought, oh well, you know, an i7 is not the best. It's not what I was looking for, but the numbers mean something. And the i7 that we got with it was only a 6700, which is basically what I had in my other PC. So it's really old, and I didn't realize that. So yeah, there are things to take into account, and like I say, the numbers mean things. So you definitely got to do the research and understand what you're getting with it. So I know a lot more now, but if you don't make mistakes, you don't learn, because not many people are out there going to help you and tell you. So yeah, just be aware of what you got. But then, so what I had to do was then I went out and had to get another PC, because that PC wouldn't actually, it couldn't handle the newer games. So it could handle this, but then I went and got Forza, and don't judge me, it was meant to be good. I know it's not, and I know they've shut down, but I got Forza, and the game, it just couldn't run it. And I mean, not that it can run it now, but yeah, it couldn't run it. So we went and got another PC. So I have $30,000 in credit card debt. So yeah, so just be, you know, do your research and understand. But yeah, if you want some help with the PC, I can definitely offer what I know. It's not much, but I can offer what I know for sure. But yeah, this is a pre-built. I have now, like I say, we then understood and we upgraded, so it's now an i9 12700, which is not the newest. I think they're on a 13 and just about to release the 14 series, so it's not the newest. I think it's, oh, that's the wrong gear. It's the 4070 Ti. And yeah, and that's it's not bad. I think it's got 800 power supply, 800 watt power supply. So yeah, you can do all of that off of a pre-built PC, no problem. Yep. And where's it from? I think it's from Best Buy, something like that. And really, like, it was really good, apart from not being able to afford it. Like, everything else was actually really good. We ordered it. Within a week it turned up. It was fully built. I literally just plugged it in, took all the, it comes with all padding inside it. Took all the padding out, plugged it in, bosh, it worked. And like I say, I don't know about PCs. Like, I've watched a lot over the last 7 years, so I have learned a lot more than I did when I first started. So I would feel semi-confident in building a PC myself now. I feel that it's doable, but here's the kicker, right? There's always something, and you have to remember, right? This is a hobby for us. It's not something we're doing. I say we're doing every day, but you know, it's not like a job where you're there for 8 hours doing it again and again and again. Unless you're like a pro sim racer, but that's what they do, is they'll sit on one game, on one track, 8 hours over and over, but then that's their job, right? So we're not building PCs as a job, it's just a hobby. And every person that I have seen that has built their own PC, there's always been an issue. There's always been an issue. It may be something small like, oh, we didn't put enough paste on, or something small like, oh, it just needs recalibrating or something, or I gotta just take it apart and redo it again. But there's always an issue, and that's not, you know, that's not like, oh wow, they can't fucking do it. Like, I don't mean it like that. The way I mean it is that just adds frustration, because there are so many variables of what can go wrong. If you do it every day for a living, hell yeah, build your own. You'll understand how it's cheaper, but it's the same. If you're a bricklayer, you'd build your own wall, right? Because you know how easy it is, because you're doing it all day, and to you it's easy to do. If you're an amateur, and you're trying to build a brick wall, it's going to take you twice as long and you're going to make twice as many mistakes, right? That's what you're paying for. So it's the same to me, in my opinion anyway, with PCs, you know. These guys that are building them and pre-building them every day, all day long, that's their job. Like, it's much easier, it's much harder, I think, for them to get it wrong than it is for someone like myself. Like, I'll get it wrong straight away. So, but I feel like I feel that I have the knowledge where I understand the process and I understand what sort of needs to be done, and like the leg bones connected to the wrist bone sort of thing. But you know, I'm not a surgeon, so I'm sure I'd nick an artery and do something wrong somewhere along the line. So that's the way I look at it. And for me, the convenience of then paying for a pre-built PC outweighs the frustration and the fannying about that I would have to repair or undo what I fucked up. So for me, the extra little bit of money that a hobbyist may say, oh well, you know, if you buy all of the bits yourself and put it together, it's so much cheaper. Yeah, but you know, at the same time, it can be just as expensive, because the time that you spend going over the problems, what's your time worth?
Turn right.
You know, if you enjoy that sort of thing, all the power to you. You know, you do it. My hat's off to you, because I don't know how to do that fucking shit. You know, I haven't got a fucking clue. So I would enjoy watching you do it. But yeah, doing it myself. But that's the way I see it.
Slow down.
There you go. Yeah, see, since 19. And there's nothing wrong with them. They're just as good. And to be honest, if you look at the right ones, they're not that much more expensive, really. So yeah, I now have 3 pre-builts. Like I say, I got the first one, which was just never ever had a problem with it. I got the second one, which I then didn't realize on specs, and now I'm on my third one, which is now here. Hello. Thank you. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the pre-built. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, don't listen to people, man. If it's much easier for you to do a pre-built, then do that. Who cares? Who cares? It's working. Alright, it's working. What are you doing this weekend? Oh, I've got to reinstall Windows because my PC's fucked. Oh, really? Don't worry, I'll be gaming. Yeah. Right? I mean, I may be wrong.
Here we are.
But that's just the way I see it.
Time.
What do you mean kinda on time, you cheeky bugger? It says the flag's over here. Where are we looking at here? Oh, okay, we're right here. Oh, great, and we can't fit in. Superb. We should be able to, I hope. Let's try that. I think I got mine from Best Buy. The first one I got was from Kijiji. Again, I just wanted a PC that was not too bad. You notice how I updated my logo? Oh, thank you. What do you think? You like it? Might make it a bit easier for people to see. I don't know if people understood what it was before. Have I gone round enough here? I don't think I've gone round enough. Thank you. Okay. Come on, you bugger. I'm not frowning at you, by the way. This is my concentration face. That's it. Look at that. Nice and gently, gently, gently. Softly, softly. Little too much. I sees ya, I sees ya. Okay, come on now, you bugger. There we go. Squeeze her in. We need an audio, that's what she said. But yeah, I recommend pre-builts. But yeah, if you've got any questions, sir, like feel free, send me DMs. It's nice to have someone in my DMs. Are we late? How are we late? Is it because I slept? Alright, whatever. Whatever, Trevor. I'm only here for the little round point thing. And we got two, look. Badong, McAllen and Lardo. So we need Waco or Huntsville. Let's see what we can do. What we got here? San Antonio. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Houston, Fort. No, that's the wrong way. Tyler. Oh, we could get two here if we take the cars to Tyler. I quite like the cars. Okay, that's up there. Fort Worth. I don't really need that. Oh, what's this? My wife hates this song. I love it. Fucking fromage. Right, this is going to take it. I don't want to go into Oklahoma. These are a bit too far away. Okay, what are we doing here? Stockton, no. Tyler. We're taking the cars to Tyler, and we're going to get 2 points. That's what we're doing. It's been decided. How long have we got as well? Yeah, we got enough time. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Where's my truck? Is it here? I'm confused. Didn't I set the destination? I thought I set my destination. Really? What a wonderful world. That's a really nice song. What? What? Am I here? Is it this?
Pedal to the metal, man.
It's here, isn't it? Yes, it's here. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, okay. Oh, that's, that's fair enough. Yeah, my wife doesn't like grime music. This is British grime. I think Pete and Baz are hilarious. She does not feel the same. Fucked her like a breeding frisbee. Okay, give me my job. What I wouldn't do for a Marlboro Gold. Right, here we go.
Safe.
Head towards the green flag. There it is. I see it just over there. Bar she blows. Oh, what we got on there? That looks like... Oh, these are Dodge... Are these Dodge Journeys? I think these are Dodge Journeys. I may be wrong. I'm not overly clued up on my American cars. I'm learning slowly. I'm learning slowly. Ah, man. Ah.
Let's go.
Let's go. On the road again. Well, don't worry, that's not on my playlist. We're okay. We don't have that set on my playlist. That's why I sim race now. I'm not allowed out of the house. See, this is where me and my wife work together. As you heard earlier, I was going to beat her. Well, she keeps me prisoner, see, so we balance each other out. It's a different relationship, but it's one that works for us. Okay. All characters are fictitious, Chip. I have to put that in there now because no one can tell when I'm being sarcastic. A little hint: I'm always being sarcastic. I'm like the Hulk, right? The trick is to always stay angry.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow down? Get ready.
Yeah, why do you not drive anymore? Did something happen? I don't really get out of the house much.
Turn left.
I'm an unemployed bum, so I don't really have a reason to go anywhere. Me and my daughter stay at home most days. I mean, we go outside and stuff, you know. It's not that bad. She does let us out of the basement. Let's see if this works again. What, we got anything coming? No, we're good. Okay. Oh, try to pull away at 11th. It's not going to work. What are you doing? Need to get this adjusted better, I think. Readjust, turn off. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, you said about getting your old job back. What was it you used to do?
Go straight.
Yeah, we don't really, like I say, we don't really have a reason to go out. The more she's growing up, though, the more we will have reasons to go out, hopefully. I want to take her out places. It's been pretty cool the last couple of days. It's been snowing where we are. So we've been out playing in the snow. She was out with her mum today playing in the back garden in the snow. We were out yesterday playing in the driveway. Making snowmen. Oh, come on, dude. Chop, chop. Jesus Christ. I was very fortunate. I took early retirement. That's what I did. I was forced into early retirement by the whole of Canada. I applied for a work permit basically, and they didn't give me one. It's the short answer. So I was never allowed a job. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, it'd be cool if you can do that. I assume you enjoy it then, right? That's why you obviously want to do it again. That sounds cool, man. Oh, I was meant to pull over and sleep. Pull over. I forgot to pull over. Next time, we'll pull over. Turn the lights off so it's not too blinding for you. This is a bit quick, isn't it? Set the old cruise control. I have to say, I like Texas. The speed limit's at 75. This is good times. Okay. Hey, PTSD is a serious thing, man. You don't need to play that down. I dig that. I fully dig that, man. It's a serious thing. People don't get it. It can be rough, man. I dig that. You have to remember, if people don't understand it, you have to feel happy for them, because they obviously haven't had anything like that happen to them. And with somebody that has that, you don't wish it on anyone, really. You know, it can be pretty bad. And maybe some people you wish it, but we talk about them. So, you know, so for those people that don't get it, then I feel happy for them. I'm happy that you haven't had to experience that. And the worst thing that you've had to experience is that, you know, someone got your coffee order wrong at Starbucks this morning. And that makes me happy, because this fucking sucks, man. You have no idea. You know. so I dig it. I dig it, man. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Please pull in for vehicle inspection. Oh, that turned me on. If you like pina coladas.
Finding new route.
See, the people watching this back on YouTube won't get that joke. But that's the song that's playing right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is red. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, that truck's close. Please let me out, dude. Please let me out, dude. You've got another lane. Move over. Come on now. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, here we go. We almost died. You weren't even close. Chill out. But did you die? But did you die? Right, there's a nap place. Let's pull off and have a nap. I keep forgetting. It must look terrible at your end. I do apologise. Let's pull off. We'll get some light on the subject. Is it on the... This is the silliest junction. How am I meant to read this? We're coming off, right? It looks like it's in the middle of the road. I think we're coming off and we go underneath. It's on the left. Okay. I'm going for this.
Rerouting.
Oh, I got to sleep under the bridge. Oh, what? I know I said I was an unemployed bum, but it was a joke, dude. Like, come on. What's the game doing to me here? We going under here? No, that's no entrance. Sorry, people. Sorry. I'm trying to work out how to do this. We got to turn around. Okay. I just want to sleep.
Okay.
How do I sleep?
Let's find a new route.
Just need a bed for the night.
Keep left.
I will take a manger.
Left.
Doesn't have to be fancy. Turn
Exit
around.
left.
I don't want to turn around. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're in. Oh, ooh, never knew. This is gonna suck. We're going off-road. Need enough to turn around because I want to drive out. Oh, hang on. We've got plenty of room here. Okay. Ow. Turn that off. And press enter. There we go. Okay. We're on a winner. Look at this. Oh, I'm getting used to this now. I'm doing things. Yeah, no, I dig it, man. PTSD fucking sucks. You can't... It doesn't go. Like... just doesn't... You can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. You wake up, it's there. You go to bed, it's there. It's... "30 years, man and boy." It's not actually, it's 24. 24 and we're still riding strong. But you know, yeah, that's it. Time sounds all cliche and all bullshitty, you know. Time helps. Certain things it never goes. That's the issue. Like, it never goes.
Go straight.
You could get deep. You want to get deep? You want to hear some stories? My wife's probably upstairs watching this screaming, "Shut up! Shut up! Don't start! Don't do it! Don't say nothing! Shut up!" In a minute, I'm sure like a little poison dart's gonna come down the
Exit left.
It's like, just gonna take me out like Hitman. Don't say it! But yeah, there are stories. There are stories. But time,
Keep left.
it doesn't always go, but it gets easier. Time definitely makes things easier. But sometimes once it's there, you can't. And then the slightest things, just everything comes back again, so it sucks.
Caution. You're exceeding the speed limit.
But yeah, I won't talk. It was interesting. I was watching, like I said earlier, I was watching Jose. He was doing a podcast today called the Mindfulness Podcast. I believe that's what it's called. Oh, excuse me. Iron Cantaloupe was the host. It was quite an interesting podcast. It's all there's a lot about mental health on it. So it was interesting to watch. And one thing that Jose said was, you know, sometimes we don't talk about it or we don't say things, like especially openly and outwardly to a lot of people, because sometimes like it can be a real downer, right? And who wants to be that person that just brings everyone down, which sucks. So then you put on this mask. We all wear masks, right? You just don't get it. Like, and I'm sure I don't get it. You know, that's the other thing is everybody sees it differently. There are always three sides to a story. There's your side, there's my side, and there's the truth, right?
Slow down.
And it's strange how people remember things and how it happens. For instance, so if you haven't worked it out now, I'm in a similar boat. I know what those letters stand for. I was doing it before it was cool. You got a joke, because otherwise it sucks and you end up doing silly things. But
Keep left.
it wasn't just me in my experience. There was a lot of other people that experienced the same thing that I did, but not in the same way, right? So one person to me acted like what happened never happened. And to me it's like, it fucking happened, man. We were there. Like, you saw this shit, I saw this shit, we were in it. You know, I got the fucking scars. Like, don't tell me I wasn't there. Like, don't tell me it didn't happen. It fucking happened. And it was in the same, we were in the same thing, you know. So
Keep left.
just because, and the same with yourself, Rusty, you know, people that were working with you probably experienced it very differently to you as well, which is really strange, right? Because like we say, we think there's our story and that's the truth, but yeah, it's a strange one. But yeah, the letters aren't fun and it sucks, man. It sucks, and no one does get it. No one gets it. And like, some of the worst times is when you say, "Oh, I know how you feel." No, you don't. No, you don't. Like, and that was the thing, that's when I first realized that was when I spoke to the other person, and I was like, "You remember, like, it's just I'm like this and blah blah blah." And they're like, yeah, well, you know. And I was like, do you not remember? So yeah, it's strange. Like I say, someone that's right there might not get it the same as you. We're all human and we all react differently. So what might not be a big thing to someone else is a big thing to someone else, and vice versa, you know. So just be nice to people, because you never know, you know. You just never know what might happen. But time is a good thing, you know.
Keep left.
I hate to say it because maybe I don't want to believe it, because I hate talking about it. Because for me, I then got to deal with it, and I'm remembering things, and I try every day to forget. Try every day to fucking forget. So I hate talking about it because it brings it back up. So for me, things like therapy and stuff like that doesn't work, because when I come into your room and you say, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. What's up with you? You good? I'm good. What's going on? Let's do this. It takes me a lot of years to work this out. I don't want to talk to you. So it's no good for me. But that's my stupidity, because I don't want to talk. But talking really does help in the long run. It makes it easier in the long run. And a good way to start is, what I used to do was, I used to be able to talk, and I could tell you what happened now, but what I do is I detach from it. It's a story, it's a playlist that I've got in my head. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. These are facts, can't change that. These things happen. So I disconnect my emotion from it, and I just tell the story. Yeah, this thing happened, you know, this is how it went, bosh. And I detach my feelings from it, because otherwise I spend 3 weeks at the bottom of the barrel again, you know, and then you got to drag yourself, and that's what people don't understand as well, is the effort it takes to drag yourself up from the bottom of the pit, because that's where you are, you know. You get pushed to the bottom. This is a really happy and vibing stream. How's everyone doing out there? I hope everyone's having a good day. This is why I don't talk about it. This is why I just shut up with everyone, because it gets so boring, right? Patrick's out shoveling now. What? This guy's crazy. We got like a snowstorm where we are at the minute. My wife's just said that they're out shoveling over the road. That's crazy. I'm gonna wait and use the blower. Anyway, yeah, so this is why I don't talk about it, because it's really like, everyone's like, oh, you're such a downer, man. Who fucking cares, man? Just get over it, man. But the energy that it takes when you're knocked on your ass and you don't even want to get out of bed, because what's the point? What's the point? Nothing's changed. Everything's still shit. Like, what is the point of getting up? I might as well just lay here. Like, so, right? Yeah. I do every day. I have a daughter now. I have to. There's no days off now, motherfucker. Get up, deal with your daughter. But you know, there are days where people have that, and the energy that it takes just to drag yourself up and get out of that pit, just to get yourself up and over the edge of it, just for someone else to say something and you remember it all and you just fall straight back to the bottom. It fucking sucks, man. No, I'm not. I can deal with it now. No, it's alright. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. Oh dear. It's 19 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in English. I think it's about -1 where I am. Something like that. -1 or something. But yeah, it is difficult and people don't get it. But like I say, there's time. Things get better with time, and talk about it. You know, if you want to talk, dude, send me a DM. I dig it. I'm no expert. Like, I don't know therapy and all of that shit. Like, I'm not claiming to be an expert. It's -7 for us. Oh, is that cheese and biscuits? Oh, it's not that cold here. You got it colder. Haha, shame in the face. I'm playing. Yes, I think last I checked it was like -1 or something, so it's not that bad here. But there's a lot of snow. We've had about that much snow in like the past hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And not even in the visa. No, don't check my papers. I got papers, I got roaches, I got all sorts of things. What are we doing? Wacko. Who's a wacko? Oh, Waco. Oh. We're not smuggling nothing. Look, we got cars. We got cars. I'm not smuggling nothing. But no, I dig it, Rusty. And like I say, if you wanna someone to listen, I'm around, man. I'm always around. Just hit me up, send me a DM. You can slide in my DMs. But I dig it. Like, I understand the whole PTSD thing. I know how crap it makes people, you know, like, I know, and I know that it comes in all shapes and sizes as well, you know, and it's an invisible thing. No one gets it, no one sees it, like, no one knows, man, no one knows. No worries, man, no worries, no worries, it's all good. My biggest, I'm good at listening. I'm happy to listen and offer my stupidity, but I'm not very good at listening to my my own help. I don't talk to no one. But like I say, you know, sometimes it's not about talking. Like for me, and this is where I say, like, everyone handles things differently and experiences it differently as well. Like for me, talking is the worst. It's just the I don't want to fucking I don't want to talk to you about it. I don't want to talk. Why would I want to bring it up again? It sucked. It sucked the first time, and it sucked the other 20,000 times that you've made me tell the fucking story since then. So why do I want to bring it up again, you know? So I also understand that if you don't want to talk and you just want to hang out, like, that's why I play games and try and meet, like now, obviously I've moved country and things like that. Before, I used to have friends over all the time. I used to go out a lot more because I knew people and blah blah blah. Now I'm in a foreign country where I know no one and have no family. Things are a bit different, and you know, but you gotta just go with the flow and work with the punches, you know. And every day's a new day, you know. Every day's a new opportunity to, I say, to get better. It's not about getting better. It's
keep left.
Nothing makes things change, or yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Turn left.
But yeah, man, whatever you need, we're here. I dig it. I dig it. Meaning, should just stop being a cryptic fanny-hole. Basically, long story short, when I was 13, well, it was just before I was 13. It was like 2 weeks before I was 13, so I was 12 years old. Way back. Hang on a sec. You okay? Okay. Well, you see, like I say, hang on, sorry.
Go straight.
Yeah, as you'll hear, I grew up and I had to get out. I had to get out very early. I left home. How was I old? I was 18, I think. I got my first place. It was, I got a little flat above where I used to work for funeral directors, and some of our old funeral homes came with houses or flats above them. So I had one of those flats because I got a job, so I got cheap rent. But obviously lived in a company flat, so when I lost, or I didn't lose my job, I left my job. And when I left, I lost the flat as well. I couldn't stay there unless I worked for the company, so But that's another story. Anyway, so yeah, so when I was 13, I was part of the RAF cadets, which is the Royal Air Force. So it's a bit like Army cadets, a bit like Navy cadets, Sea cadets. We were Air Force cadets, so we got to do cool things like go flying and things like that. So so it's pretty cool, and we got an opportunity to go to. So I haven't said this story in a long time, and I forgot my lines, so I'm having to think of it and make it up on the spot. I'm sorry.
Straight.
Obviously, I'm not. I promise you now, I'm not making this story up. There's actually news reports you can see for yourself. So I was part of the RAF cadets, which basically gives us the opportunity. We get to go flying, we did shooting, we did all sorts. It was really cool. My granddad really wanted me to do it. My uncle was in the Australian Air Force as well, and that was my plan, was to join the Air Force, do hydraulic engineering, and then leave with all my qualifications from the Air Force that they paid for, and go and work for someone like Caterpillar on the road doing stuff. Anyway, that never worked out, so we got a chance to go on a yearly camp, and it was absolutely brilliant. We saw Puma helicopters. It was based, I can't remember what RAF base it was, but it was home of the Puma helicopters. So
Go straight.
we got tours all around the helicopters. We got to sit in helicopters. I remember going through the mechanics sort of building. Because they're like massive hangars, because obviously it's an aircraft. So they're massive hangars, and in these hangars, in different variations and different stages of repair and disrepair, were Puma helicopters, and we were up close, we're sitting in them, we're touching them. Like, it's pretty fucking cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. As a 12-year-old sitting in one of these helicopters. I've been in other things as well. We did if you know the Sea King helicopter, I've been up in a Sea King. That was pretty cool. I've flown other things like grub tutors and little planes like that. So we did a lot, and it was awesome. At the end of this camp with the Pumas, we got back on the Friday. Was it the Friday? No. We got back Saturday morning, and our commanding officer, our CO, said, there are 4 spaces. Who wants to go? We're going tomorrow, and there's another camp at RAF Wittering, which is home of the Harrier jump jet. I've just been on Pumas, and now they're going to let me go on Harriers? Are you fucking mad? I'm on that. Let's do this. So I'm like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. A couple of my buddies were like, yeah, we're on it. So 4 of us. He's like, yeah, okay, come tomorrow. Like, go home tonight, wash up, get your kit, get new stuff, meet me here Sunday morning. So we get in his car, we go down there. He had a nice car as well. He had a Volvo V70 in green. Ah, it was nice. I like that car. Estate as well, so we got all our kit in. 4 of us lads. We go down there. Pretty cool. First night we camp. Second night we go out orienteering, which is like going to the woods, like these woods to the right. Volvos are awesome. These woods you see to the right and to the left, like thick woods like this. You get in little teams, and you have to find points and basically find your way through the forest and back again, finding these points and finding these things. Orienteering. Good fun, good team building. It's all of that sort of garbage. You may do it on like work retreats if you do things like that. The RAF and military love shit like that because it's great for team building and it's good exercises and bullshit like that. Anyway, we all get on a coach, like a proper coach, because there's so many of us, like 40 odd of us or something. So we're driving back on the coach. This is where the story gets shit. Bumble Side, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're on it. We're trucking. We're getting there. We got some cars at the minute. We got these. I think they're. I want to say Dodge Journeys, but I'm probably wrong. They look like some different sort of Dodges. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting there. So we're going orienteering. We're driving back in the coach, and there's a bend sort of similar to this, a bit tighter. And in England, it's like this as well. So there's 2 lanes, but how we've got the Magnums, see, they look like Magnums, but I think that Magnums, are Magnums only 2 doors? Do you get 4-door Magnums? They might be Magnums. Magnums are nice though. You get Hemis in the Magnums. I like Magnums. Oh, they do 4-door. Oh, they do. They are Magnums then. But yeah, I hope you're well, Bumble. Welcome. I see you doing some AMS2 recently. Oh, love that game. Not to step on anyone's toes or anything, but if you're interested in the barrel rollers, we got Race Club happening in AMS2. We pick random cars, random tracks each week, and we just go racing and have some fun. There's no real points, so it's more racing for the fun of it. I know you race a bit more seriously online. I've seen you on iRacing as well. But yeah, and I know it's possibly very late for you now. This is the time we run it. But if you're ever around, feel free to come join us, man. I do love a bit of AMS2. So yeah, feel free to join us. We're always open and ready for new people. First rule of Race Club is tell everybody you know about Race Club, because the more people we have going, the more races we'll have and the more fun we'll have. First rule of Race Club. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, so we're driving back in the coach, and there's a bend in the road, a left-hand bend. We're on the other side of the road as well. So where are you going here, dude? Where the fuck are you going? I used to live in England, so we're on the other side of the road, a bit like this, right? So you can see it's a blind bend to the left. It was night time as well, so it just hit about 9 o'clock at night, so it was getting dark. And there's like a services, or what we would class as services, a little petrol station, nothing major, it's just a little petrol station. And as the coach went round the corner, all of a sudden it went bang, and we're like, what the fuck was that? And it's glass smashed, everything. There was a Spanish lorry driver, and I say Spanish not because where he's from matters. The reason it matters is because in Spain they drive on the other side of the road, so he's a left-hand drive like this, right? But he's pulling out onto the left-hand side of the road, so he can't see down and round the road, right? This is why feet and inches make differences. Right. So he pulled out a couple of feet over the line, right? So he's looking down the road. Like if we're going this way, it's easy, right? Because you can see what's coming down the road. But if I'm turning this way, I can't see what's round this corner. You can't see it because it's on a different screen. But I can't see what's round this corner. So 3 a.m. You've just woken up. Cheese and biscuits. 3 a.m. for you guys. Wow. What are we now? We're 10 to 1. 10 to 1? 10 to 10. It's a bit of a difference. My night's just begun. And your day's just begun. Awesome. Are you working today? Is that why you're up early? Have you got to go to work? Or do you just enjoy getting up that time? We are serious sim racers here. Up at 3, racing by 4. Do it. I wish I could. I wish I could. Ah, the days have gone. But anyway, yes. So, he pulled out a foot over the line. And because of this, there's no hard shoulder or anything on the road that we're on. So his wing mirror clipped the front of the coach. Or no, the coach's wing mirror clipped the corner and the front of his truck, which in turn flipped in. And they're big mirrors like these ones, right? On coaches, they're the big mirrors. So it flipped in and went straight through the front door. So can't go anywhere now because there's a great big hole in the door. So that's what, like, the bang in the glass was like. Oh, okay. So Buddy says, okay, because we're military as well, right? So you have to remember, just because we're cadets, in the officer's eyes, it makes no difference whether we're 12-year-old cadets or we're 18 or 30 or 40-year-old military people. This is a military operation, so there's no fucking about. You're going to listen to what they say and do it. So he comes out and he's like, right, everybody form up. We get off the coach, form up on the grass. We'll take a roll call. we'll go from there. So, alright.
Finally, we are here.
So, I remember doing that, and I went, okay, I'll get up. I went to there, and then as I got to there, bang, it's like a bomb went off there. And I remember going forward, sitting back in my seat and going, oh, fucking hell. What the fuck was that? Like, where, what? And you turn around like that, and the whole back of the coach is missing. There's nothing. Nothing. It's the outside, and there's just shit everywhere. Like, I can see the road, and I can see everything in it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I turn around this side. You don't even want to know what I saw that side. So yeah, it sort of sucked. And at 12, you don't forget that. And I mean, and that was just the beginning. Then it fucking kicked off. Then shit went everywhere. Like, there's blood, there's shit, there's it's a dreadful situation. Dreadful situation. And you never forget it. It never goes away. It never goes away. No work till Monday. Nice. Yeehaw. Does that mean you're out on the town then? That's why you're getting up at 3 o'clock. Make the most of it. I like it. Good shout. Bidsy inside. I sees you. A rebrand. Not so much a rebrand. Just something a bit different. Change it up every now and again, right? Keep people guessing. Keep them on their toes, as they say. Rusty, you get it. I like it. So yeah. So these are... Oh, hang on. Where are you going, you motherfucker? Oh, too far. These are passenger seats from the back of a Toyota people carrier. I think it was a 2010. Probably wrong on that. I don't remember the year. But they're from a people carrier. That's why they've got the old armrests, and that's why the seatbelt is on the wrong side. It is, because this is from the passenger side. The one I have back there, which is the other side, still from the back but from the driver's side, I think it has it on the other side, and I just did this seat first. So yeah, that's why it's backwards. Always keep you guessing, right? Oh, that's a point. Yeah, busy. Hang on 2 seconds. Oh, nice. And streaming a bit. Awesome. There you go then. We'll get to see you do some racing. Awesome sauce. Yeah, check out Bumblebee. He does VR racing. He's very quick in iRacing and Automobilista 2. Automobilista 2. It's like my favourite game at the minute. Here we go. I'll show you how mad my parking was so you can see. We weren't too bad. It's green, so I'll take it. Yeah, these are the Magnums then. Are these the Magnums? I thought the Magnums were a bit longer. Maybe it's just me not looking at them right. But I do like a Magnum. I have an Avenger, so mine looks very similar to this. My car looks a little bit like this, just with a boot on the back rather than a hatch. So yeah, right? It's green. It says yes. They are Magnums. Oh, okay. I hope they're the V8 Hemis then. I did want to get a V8 Hemi Magnum, but we got an Avenger instead. Yeah, congratulations, Bidsy. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say out loud in front of people. But welcome to the club. I hope you enjoyed your sleep. It's true. Everything they say is true. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm funny. You tell me that, right? In about 12 months, you tell me how it's going. And don't get me wrong, I love my daughter to pieces. But, but, but no, that's awesome news. Congratulations. That's so cool. Well done for the pair of you. It's wicked. It is the best thing ever. Like people say, oh fuck it, but yeah, there are moments that are just the tits, man. She went out shoveling snow the other day. I shoveled Daddy's drive. It's fucking awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. She's so much fun. What we got? We got half an hour. Let's see what we can get going. So yeah, so I get the whole PTSD thing. Like I say, I don't get your situation. I don't know how it feels for you, but I know how shit feels for me. But yeah, I can see that, you know, shit sucks, man, and people don't get it. Like it just sucks. Brushing up on the dad jokes, nice, awesome. See, we used to groan at Massat, but then when he started telling, I'm like, I'll have to remember that one, save that one. I got to write that one down. Okay, we're gonna take the heavy bulldozer because why not? We're gonna get this done hopefully in the next 30 minutes, so we can raid out, and I can go and wash my daughter. That's another thing you'll get used to. Fucking bath night, Jesus. She needs it every day, man. She just gets food everywhere, and it's fun though. They're awesome. Can't beat it. Right, what are we doing? Did I complete? I did complete this job, right? Did I complete this job? I did. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, one of the, I say, this, the story is deep, because one of the other things was, when we got on the coach to start with, I said, I went and sat in the back corner.
Turn left.
For Americans, it's passengers. For English, it's driver's side. I was at the very back corner. And Buddy came up to me. He said, "You don't sit here, I sit here." I was like, "What?" He goes, which means basically he's a higher rank than me. There's nothing I can say. He's basically pulling rank and telling me, "It's my fucking seat, mate. Out you pop." And he's not here anymore. He's not here anymore. Which really sucks. Which really sucks because, like, I think it was a week or 2 weeks earlier, he saved a woman and a child's life. Like he was on a test drive with his boss. He was a mechanic, and his boss was taking him out on a test drive in a car. Boss was driving, had a heart attack at the wheel. He reached over, managed to grab the wheel because they mounted the curb, so he grabbed the wheel, and they just missed a woman and a child. And then 2 weeks later, no more. That fucking sucks. Massive dong. So yeah. So if anyone needs to talk, I don't know shit, but I know shit. So yeah. So he died, the guy in front of him died, the guy in front of him died, the guy in front of him broke a lot of bones in his back and had to drag himself off the coach, and that was the one that threw me for a bit, because he got off before I did, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, so that was the first 4, so dead, broken bones and smashed legs, and then it was me. And the only thing that saved me, and I recommend this if you ever get on a coach, something I learned that day, was make sure you sit over the wheels. Never sit further back from the wheels. What saved me was the axle of the coach. So they told us the reason we heard such a loud bang, "Who's inside?" Right? Every day is a gift. So what happened, the reason there was a bang apparently was because the 2 chassis, so it was a lorry, I don't know if I said that, a lorry hit us from behind, like an Arctic, like what we're driving, with a big box trailer on it, full of bread. That's what was all down the street, was bread boxes and bread crates and bread everywhere. So yeah, I didn't really say the story properly, did I? So we hit the wing mirror. The wing mirror came in, blew the door open. We pulled over. We went to get off. I stood up. It went boom. That was the last thing I remember. I sat back down. Blood and shit and bad sights. And what had happened was, where we had pulled over to the side of the road. Oh shit! I meant to be turning left here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I fucked everything up. Terrible driving. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Thank you. I'm terrible. It's totally my fault. So yeah, so we pulled over and it's like this, right? So there's no hard shoulder. It's literally just this line. So where we've pulled over, a lorry, like what we're driving, has come round the corner. And it's nighttime. He's doing long driving and he's like looked over into the services and it's just like, oh yeah, okay. And as he's looked back, there's a fucking coach stopped. So he's like, oh shit. So he swerved. So we're on this side of the road and we're just stopped like where that car is. So he's looked as he's come round. We come round a blind corner. We're there. He missed like this, but the trailer didn't. And the trailer sliced through the back. And apparently that's what the bang was. But it only made it as far as the axle. It destroyed everything up to the axle, hit the axle, and then we went forward. So sit on the axle. Always sit on the big chunk of metal. It'll save your life. Literally.
Keep right.
So yeah. So when you see that as a 12-year-old, you're like, ah, this fucking sucks. And so it's weird as well. So you see it all. So like I say, I stood up and I got out of my seat and I can see everything behind me or what's not there, you know. And then they just took me off. And when I got off, my mate that was behind me, he was down by the side of the door. So I got off and I see him and I'm like, what? Well, there was a body and I was like, I don't know who that is. I was taken to another car. They were sort of trying to put stuff on me to stop me bleeding because there was claret coming out of my head. And there was stuff happening there. And then I got taken again from the car, moved back forward towards where the coach was. And then I could see my friend next to the coach. So we were then talking. And I couldn't work out. It took me ages, took me years to work out how he got off before me. But it turns out I was out for like 45 minutes.
Too fast.
I don't know. Part of the seat in front hit me in the top of the head and popped my head open. And I was out. And all the window and everything had come across. And apparently I was pinned. I have no idea. And the stupidest question when you get to the hospital and the woman says to you, have you been unconscious at any point? No. What? Of course I haven't been unconscious. Why would I be unconscious? Of course I wasn't unconscious. Were you unconscious? If you're unconscious, you don't know you're unconscious. Fucking fanny hole. So yeah, so that was a fun conversation. Again, not something that I realised in the moment. When it happens, it's like, what the fuck's going on? But yeah, that was a dumb question. But yes, apparently I found out, and it's just funny, like it took years to piece it together and work out and hear from different people, different stories. And that's why I say there are 3 sides to every story, right? There's your side, there's my side, and there's the truth. And it took me years to piece it all together, to think about it, to go over it. Because you just sit there questioning it all the time. All the time. What else have I got to do? I got nothing better to do, right? And it's why? Why did he swap seats? That's the biggest question. But it could be worse. It could always be worse. Come on, bitch! She's not giving it to me. It is what it is.
Okay. Here we
About
go.
20 odd years. He should be better by now, right? That's the other thing as well. It's like, you should be better by now. It's been 20 years. What's your fucking problem? So I dig it. Things don't disappear. You don't get to pick and choose when you don't get to see it again. I don't know if you get to see this. See if you can see it. Can you see it from there? Turn up the brightness a touch. Nope. You see that? Mine was the last seat right above that wheel. If you, it's on Google. It made the news. It's my claim to fame. I made the news. Yeah. And that's the other thing as well that people don't get with crazy people is it doesn't disappear. You can't. There's nothing. And it's nice to see Hoz here. Shout out to Hoz. Hey, buddy. I was watching his podcast earlier. He was interviewed on a podcast. He's made it, everyone. Hoz made it. It was really good. The mindfulness podcast, I think it was, with Iron Cantaloupe. Really cool chat. It's definitely worth going and checking it out. Yeah, Hoz was on a podcast. If you go to Hoz's Discord, I don't really know. I don't have links for it, I'm afraid. But I know there was a link in his podcast, in his thing. Interrogated. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah, he was interrogated. And yeah, it's a really interesting conversation. I'd highly recommend going and checking it out. But yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Some, like, you can't. No one wants to fucking hear my story. Do you know what I mean? No one wants to hear this shit. Who wants to be depressed like that? Who wants to be made miserable like that every day? So I dig it. Who's there? I hears what you're saying, man. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to talk to people or open up to people. Rusty, I see you and your potatoes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Have a look in. I believe it was in Stream Chat. There was a link to Iron Cantaloupe's Twitch. Yeah, give it a listen. Interrogation. It was good. But yeah, sometimes, you know, they were talking about opening up and talking to people, which can be difficult. And also, like who they were saying, sometimes people don't want to. You got mad cravings for potatoes. I hope there's no famine. That'd be the worst thing to happen. Could you imagine if there was a potato famine now? It'd be fucked. Did you build the monitor mounts? No, I bought them. So again, that's another cost. You can make them though. I'm sure you could make them. But yeah, it was finding a set, and it was also finding a set of monitor mounts that would go low enough. So once you measure everything, then you want to measure how high you want it, right? Because you've got to make sure it comes high enough or low enough. And that was actually quite difficult. Finding a monitor mount that would go low enough was quite difficult. We had to look for a while. So yeah, be aware of that. Potatoes and pickles. So apparently, right, here's the thing. I don't know how true this is. Internet truth. But apparently the reason that women crave certain things when they're pregnant is because that's what... that there's a mineral or there's a... I won't say sustenance. There's something in it. There's something in it you need. And I heard somewhere that that's why women crave certain foods and certain things, because whatever that is. And I hear that pickles is quite a common one. Quite a few women crave pickles when they're pregnant. I don't think my wife actually craved anything when she was pregnant. However, she now can't eat beef. Beef makes her very sick. If she has mincemeat, makes her sick. If she has steak, makes her sick. Which is really weird. So be careful. Which sucks, because now we can't. We had shepherd's pie tonight, and I had my own little shepherd's pie because she can't eat it, which sucks. Do I have a head tracker? No, this is a head tracker. You should be able to see. So it's basically it's that track VR, track IR. I don't know what they're called. It's like that, but it's a wireless one, so it comes off. And then it's just, that's the cap for my headset. That's why the thing's here, because it's just got a Velcro pad on it. And then it's got an on-off switch. And then just, you can't quite see it, but just on the top of my screen here is like the camera to track it. So the camera sees, it's like an infrared tracker or something, and it sees me. So yeah, so I just, and then I normally take it off and put it in here. It came with a headset as well, so if I'm not wearing my headphones,
Keep right, and then turn right.
we drifted. So yeah, so it's not bad.
Turn right.
I can't remember what it's called though. I couldn't tell you what it's called. I do know I need some fuel. Pickle juice helps with morning sickness. Interesting. Waking up 6 o'clock in waking up like Bumble 3 o'clock in the morning, cracking open a can of pickle juice. How do you start your days? I can assure you, I don't start my day in any of that. I don't get up till the crack of midday. We don't eat any pickles. None of that shit. But yeah, like being boring and going back to it, it can be difficult, but never feel that you can't speak. And talking about it, it does help. It does help. In the long run, it definitely helps. It makes it easier to deal with. So if you can find someone to talk to, do that. It's, fuck them, it'll help you. It's basically what you want to think. It's not like
Go
that.
straight.
But yeah, you gotta get it off your chest, because it will destroy you inside. It will destroy you inside, and I speak from experience. I speak from experience. Everybody looks at me and is like, oh well, you know, you're fine, nothing's wrong. But they don't get to sit with me when I'm on my own of a night time, right? I learned like I say, this happened to me when I was 12. So I've had a long time to learn and do it wrong. A long time to do it wrong. But that's another reason why I did what I did. I became an undertaker. You know, it was the next morning. We were all taken into a room. So that night we got taken back to our camp. We all got put on another coach. I was just lied to. I was told that there was an ambulance coming, because I had blood pouring out the top of my head. I didn't know what happened. I was told I was getting another ambulance. Never happened. We all got put back on another coach, driven back to the camp, which, that is the biggest kicker, was was 50 yards down the road was a lay-by, and about 500 yards down the road was RAF Whitring. Or about like half a mile. Like, it wasn't far. We could have walked there. We could have walked back there. And she didn't pull over. She just stopped in the non-existent hard shoulder. Fucking idiot. Oh, anyway. See, like I say, 20 years. 20 years, man and boy. And I still just want to grab her feet. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. You took my friends away. I can't let that go. I can't be your friend anymore. Yeah. No worries, Rusty. Yeah, definitely. Send me a Discord message. I'm always around on Discord. I'll try and dig out my shit as well,
Go
so I can get
straight.
some pictures for you and show you about the welds and everything on my rig. I'll sort that out. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah. Like I say, like it's been a long time since I've talked about it, really. No worries, man. Anytime. Yeah. So like my
Keep
speech
right,
is off,
and then turn right.
but there used to be a time where I would have to talk about it quite a
Turn
bit.
right.
Like they made me go to therapy each week, which I really liked because I got to drive into the centre. Well, I didn't drive. We got the train into the centre of London, and one, I would miss a day of school. Fucking awesome. Because who doesn't want to miss school at 14, especially when all you want to do is. Anyway, and I used to get Burger King because right on the train exit there was Burger King, and then my therapist was around the corner. So I used to do it for the Burger King. I was purely in it for the food. I'm not gonna lie. I was purely in it for the food. And then I'd go to therapy and sit there, and he'd be like, "So how are you doing this week?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I used to have Burger King. What's wrong with you, man? We're all good. Let's not talk about it. Let's just go home. I'll save your time. I'll save my time. Let's just go home." So yeah, because to me, like I say, every time I talk about it, it brings it back up, and I'll like deal with it again. Oh, that's tight. This is a long trailer. I need to pay attention. So yeah, so for me, talking doesn't work. And I just had a speech like, okay, so this happened, then this happens, then this happens, then that happens. There you go, and that's what happened. And I'm not connected to it. So that's what I learned to do a long time ago. But times change, you know. It does get easier. It definitely gets easier the more you talk about it. If you like they were saying in Jose's interview, if you can find that, even if it's just one person that you can sit down and say stuff to. But the difficult thing as well is what you're talking about. And so I was trying to say to Jose, and this is the difficult bit, and this is the bit no one really wants to talk about. And then everything is like, oh no. Everyone, when you say it, everyone goes into panic mode. So, but how do you say to somebody, and how do you expect somebody to listen when you say, oh, well, all I do is I wake up every morning hoping that I wasn't here? No one wants to fucking hear that. No one wants to be on the receiving end of that. You know. So, but for some people, it's the truth. Hello, Jessica. Are you okay? Have you come for moral support? We're okay. I'm not. I'm okay. I have a daughter now. I have to stay. I have to stay now. Yeah, it can. Yeah, definitely be difficult. But yeah, I mean, you know, who wants to hear this shit every day? Like, no, I don't. I hear it every day, and I don't want to hear it every day. My head won't shut up. It's like, oh, do you remember that? Remember that time? So yeah, so it can be difficult to find that person, but on the devil's advocate side of that, you know, if you don't speak up, if you don't open up to a couple of people at least, you're not gonna find that shit. The police are there, quick. You're not gonna find that person to that's gonna be there in the way that you need, or the way that may benefit you. You know, that's why I agree with Hoz. What I like is, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just play a game. Let's just have fun. Let's do something silly. You know, let's go and do something together. Let's just distract ourselves and do something else. We don't need to think about it now. Let's have fun and ignore it. And sometimes you just need to do that as well. You know, sometimes you don't need to talk to someone. You just need to play games and have a group of people that can be there. You know, I mean, I'm very fortunate at the minute that I have someone like Jose. You know, but I'm lucky that I've managed to find that group and join them, because Insurgency is a fucking blast of a time. We have so much fun, you know. So sometimes you just got to get out there and find that group to be able to do that with as well. And that in its own can be therapy. You know, therapy comes in many forms. but you got to go out and find it, and that's the difficult bit. Is when you, like I said earlier, when you are at the bottom of that hole and you're trying to climb out. Like, it's difficult. It can be really difficult. But yeah, you just gotta. The earlier you can see it, the more you understand it, the more you go through it and process it again and again and again, the easier it becomes. It's like doing anything to get a skill, right? When you first go sim racing, you're not normally that fast, right? You're not telling me you go sim racing and you're as fast as, like, I don't know, Jimmy Broadbent. I don't know any names really. You know, I don't know fast iRacers.
Go straight.
But you're not going to be as fast as them, right? But with some practice and some repetition and going through it again and again, you'll get there eventually, right? Well, hopefully. Otherwise, you might just be a shit sim racer. So, but if you are, come and join Race Club. We go racing every Saturday night. That's it. That's it. I'm very fortunate. I have that in my wife. My wife makes me seem so old. My wife was around when it happened, so she's been there through the fallout. So I don't have to say anything. She just gets it now. But she's, you know, she's had to go through it as well, and that's the difficult thing. Chunky inside. But I am the worst person to talk to about mental health issues. It's like talking to an alcoholic about stopping alcohol, right? I mean, not that that's fun. Like, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Like, again, alcoholism is nothing to be laughed at. My point is, no point in asking somebody how not to be here anymore. No point in asking the person that doesn't want to be here, right? If that does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't want to sound like an I'm not trying to be like an ass, right? Junkie, right? I have my eyes on the. I'm watching the road. He says as he turns around and looks directly into the camera. But yeah, you know, you don't ask that. So don't ask me about mental health or help.
Keep left, and then turn left.
How old's the kid
Turn
now?
left.
Ah, she's too old, man. 13, something like that. She acts like it. Sassy. I only have myself to blame. I only have myself to blame. Yes, she is. She's 2, but she's 2 and I guess 2 and a bit. I'm 3 3/4. She's 2 and a bit. She was October. So what are we? October, November, December. 4, a year and 4, something like that. She'll be 3 this year. Yeah, October this year she'll be 3. Your youngest is 1 next month. Awesome. Yes. Oh, how have you been? Are you okay? Come in, have a lay down, take some weight off. If you need to sleep, don't worry about it.
Keep
There's some
left,
pillows in the corner.
then turn left.
I dig it. I dig it. Just chill. And your eldest is 20. Wow. So, okay, so here you go. Come in, take a seat, tell your oldest to take care of the youngest. And you'll be back in about 20 minutes or so. Yes. Well, actually, you'll be back right now. We're right on time. Look at that. 10:30 the 10s, and we're just delivering it. I love it. Yeah. Are you booking space now? I mean, I can take bookings now. It's like like childcare. You have to get them in 3 years before they're ready to go, right? To get the space. Your booking space is there. Okay, yep, no worries. We'll have the space ready for you. You need some smoke? Yep, no worries. It's in the back next to the pillows. Help yourself. This song is brilliant. off of Ricky's ball sack. Oh, come on, I'm in. That's what she said. Go green, you big bitch. Are you seriously, you're not going to give it to me? Come on now, look at that. We're in. We're in, man. You suck. No worries, do it. We're going to skip. Yay, we parked it. We were in the spot. How good is that? Yeah, yeah. Do it, do it. You'll bring beer. You know we have beer stores here, right? Your beer's probably cheaper than ours, though, to be fair. I have a Canadian buddy, and he used to say that he used to live on the lake, and the other side of the lake was America. Excuse me. And he used to say that they used to take the boat over to America on like a Friday night, get absolutely smashed, drive the boat back, because it was like miles cheaper to drink in America than it was Canada. and they dodged the passport control because they just took the boat or something. It's crazy. But I guess that's how they do it here in Canada. I don't know. I'm new. I'm still new here. I'm still new. But there you go. That's us today. We've been out there doing some trucking. I've enjoyed it. We got some points as well. I say points, I mean points on the map. We got some good points done. We got only Huntsville left now. Let me go to here. Yeah, we got Huntsville left here now, but we got Lardo and McAllen. I probably said these wrong. Bidsy's gonna go, I know how to pronounce them now. I don't. Yeah, right? See, she knows that place. Yeah, we got Lardo. Careful, Jessica. What is wrong with you? McAllen we got today, and then we drove up here and we got Wacko. I know it's Waco. I know that one. I like documentaries, so I know Waco. And we got Tyler, and then we just drove down to Lufkin here, and we finished there. So yeah, we still got Huntsville, we still got Longview, and Idabel up in Oklahoma. But if I can get these done, then I might be able to convince the DLC fairies to get the new DLC. We'll just have to see. I like to do the points at least, and then we got that. Right, Lardo and Wacko. How do you say this? This says Lardo, right? Can you see that? Laredo. Sorry, Lardio. Is that better? Is that better for you? Sorry. Oh dear. Laredo. That doesn't say Laredo. See, what you've spelt says Laredo, but this says Laredo. Oh dear. Don't. Laredo. See, you won't be able to say it again the same way. And Wacko as well. I mean, am I wrong with Wacko? Either way you look at it, there was some Wackos. Whether you're on the side of this or this. Like I say, there's three sides. There was their side, and the truth. But there you go. But yes, that's going to end it from me today. I do hope you've had fun. I do apologize for boring you with my shitty story. That was just one of my shitty stories. I have many, many more. But yeah, that is the story of why I wanted to become an undertaker as well. It sucks. It was a pretty shitty experience. And when you're gone, there's no one to take care. Like, that's it. I noticed there, like, there's no one to take care of you. So I wanted to make sure I could take care of the people that couldn't take care of themselves. So that's why I became an undertaker. Was to help those people that now, unfortunately, cannot help themselves. But there you go. It is what it is. So yeah, I do apologize for boring you and telling you shit stories. But it was good. I had fun. It was good for me, shall I say? Yeah, fuck you. It was good for me. It got it off my chest. It's not true. All characters are fictitious. What is it? There's been in the news recently with Cat Williams. So like Cat Williams, I'll always tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. And on that note, we're going to go and see Wet Chaser. He's hanging out there doing some Automobilista 2 Just like him with Automobilista 2, though, if you want to join Automobilista 2, we are hanging out tomorrow night, 8:30. We'll be finishing around this time because it's bath time for my daughter. But yeah, 8:30 tomorrow night, we'll be doing some Race Club. If you're watching on YouTube, go and check out Race Club. There's a video down below. It'll be out Sunday, something like that. Check it out, Race Club. Whoop, whoop. I nearly said what cars and track it was then. Nearly. But yeah, we're going to go and see Wet Chaser, if I push the buttons right, which I'm pretty sure I did. Got it first time this time. I'm getting better at this shit, man. I'm a streamer. Mom, I'm a streamer. I'm doing the things. It's fucking cool. But as always, you can check me out, YouTube, TikTok. There's not as much of a gap there. Instagram, I'm around. That's the wrong links. They're the links. I do shit there too. You can catch some Lethal Company with me and Jose as well. That's always good fun. We had good fun last night. Like I say, I'm very fortunate that I found a group that I can fanny about with and play games with, and it's good. But till next time, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye. My voice is going, so that one sounded terrible.